This is my audience. Good evening, this is Daphne Holmes, Speech 1017, Professor Lawrence. Today is September the 30th, 2012. With October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I decided to do my persuasive speech on the importance of breast mammograms. Here are some statistics for you, ladies. Women in the United States have a 1 in 8 lifetime chance of developing invasive breast cancer. Breast cancer kills 41,000 women a year. That's about 112 women per day. If breast cancer runs in your family, it is very important to get breast exams. However, 70 to 80% of women who get breast cancer don't have a history of breast cancer in their family. Both the National Cancer Institute and the American Cancer Society recommend that women should have a mammogram every 1 to 2 years, starting at age 40. Those are statistics, but that still is not enough to make most women get a breast examination. If you're like me, you perform your self-breast examinations, which I did every month. But that still is not enough. My story is, I performed my regular self-breast examinations. I felt no lumps. There was no soreness. But I still had my annual mammogram scheduled. So I went and had the procedure done. They took 14 pictures of my left breast. I asked if everything is okay because I've had mammograms before and never had 14 pictures of one breast had to be taken, but they said it's just routine. But I kind of knew it wasn't. Well, I received a letter in the mail saying that they had found some abnormalities and they needed for more procedures to be done. So it was scheduled for me to get a needle biopsy first and then later a lumpectomy. When I got the procedure done, they decided to do both the needle biopsy and the lumpectomy at the same time. What I couldn't feel were 3 little nodes inside of my left breast. They were very as small as a pin tip. The doctor said I had 2 choices. I could either wait 6 months and see if they were to get larger, or I could go ahead and let them perform the needle biopsy so they could pinpoint exactly where they needed to do surgery, and then just go ahead and do the lumpectomy. That was not an easy decision. It worried me a lot, but I figured waiting 6 months would worry me even more. I decided to go ahead and get the procedures done. So on April the 11th, 2007, that is when I got my procedure. I remember that date very well because I had just started my new job at the bank, and a week later I had to let them know I was going to be out a week for outpatient surgery. But they were very understanding. One of my coworkers also had had a lumpectomy, and she tried to reassure me that everything would be okay. I had my family support, and after the procedure was done, they let me know that it would be about 2 weeks after they had got the results. That was a very long and scary 2 weeks. I should also note about 80% of breast cancers are non-cancerous. The lumps that they found can be non-cancerous, and mine was also benign and non-cancerous. So that's a good thing. But had I not got the mammogram and just relied on my own self-breast examination, I couldn't feel the lump. And in my mind, my breasts were okay. I still get my mammograms every year. The last one I received, I got my letter saying there were no abnormalities. And that was a great feeling. I encourage everyone, even if you get your self-breast examinations, to please get your mammogram. I know women with larger breasts, It's a little more difficult. They say it's more painful if your breasts are larger. And that's why a lot of women will avoid getting that mammogram. But trust me, breast cancer is way more painful than a 15-minute breast mammogram. So please, I encourage you, make the appointment for yourself, and then also check with your family members and make sure that they get their breasts checked as well. I started at 35. The normal age is 40. But there was a little history with my mother not having breast cancer, but she did have to get some lumps removed. So because of that, I started earlier. Also, men in your family. More and more breast cancer is being found in men. And I don't think they're going to do self-breast examinations. So mammograms are important. And for men, it is also important for them to see their doctor and get checked as well. It's very important. We all want to save lives. So please, get your mammogram done. I would like to thank you all very much. This is Daphne Hunt.